Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the pod, the date night debrief. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel, post notification bell on. If you're new here, welcome. If you're back, thank you so much for the love and the support on the first episode. It was so great. It was so fun.
It was surprisingly viewed a lot more than we both expected.
I was
It
thinking
has
like
almost 200
10.
views,
Period.
which I knew people wanted to
Can
watch
only
for
go up
Mel
from here.
because Mel's fun, but I really wasn't expecting it to be
Yeah.
so popular. So thank you.
Thank you. This episode is gonna be about 2025. A little recap, a little saying, we're saying goodbye to 2025 by giving it a last little recap lapse. I have everything. I have all my notes. So if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote down, a lot of notes. Um, I kind of divided them into categories. We're going to talk about some really popular memes and TikToks of 2025. We're going to talk about some TV and film of 2025. We're going to talk about some great music of 2025 and then pop culture and people of 2025. I'll put that together. Ooh, that is. I
That
hope the
was
mic
crispy.
picked up that ASMR. Alrighty, we are gonna jump into her. We are gonna start with memes and TikToks of 2025. Um, I'm gonna start with my favorite, and you can even say like your favorite thing maybe in 2025 at the same time. My favorite meme slash TikTok or human of 2025 was none other than Coop on the Stoop. If you don't know, Coop on the Stoop is this really cute little blonde kid who every morning wakes up in his cute little PJs and his cup of banana bread, and he sits on the stoop outside of his house and watches trucks or cars. And depending on if he sits on the stoop or not is depending on if you're going to have a good day or not. And truly, he predicts the
Mel
day that I have every
Mel
morning.
Mel can speak from experience. The one day the man did not sit
The
on a
one
stoop.
day that
Let's not talk
Coop
about
didn't
that.
sit on the stoop, I literally had the worst day of my life. And he was chaotic and I had a chaotic day. Um I wake up every day and the first thing I do is I look at if they posted if Coop sat on a stoop. And I did that for the
Mm.
majority of 2025. So I would say he was my fave TikTok slash meme. Do you have a favorite person or meme or thing from
I mean, I
2025?
think like wasn't this like the word of 2024 or 2025? It wasn't aura, like the word of
I something
2024,
like
I
that,
think,
yeah.
right? So, anyways, aura farming has just become my favorite thing in everything,
Yeah.
especially that kid that was aura farming.
You know. Another really popular thing in the meme and TikTok world this year were a lot of Labubu's
Hmm.
and a lot of Sunny Angels. Sunny Angels, I would say, are more 2024 than 2025, but they like glided in there because people would associate them with Labubu's. If you don't know, Labubu's are these. What are they?
I don't know, like gremlins. I don't know.
Little gremlin babies. I own a couple myself, some fake ones, some real ones. And I love my Labubus. I think they're cute. I know that 99% of other people think they're fucking ugly. Um, but that was another great one. And Sunny Angels also my favorite. I prefer Sunny Angel over Labubu.
Mel loves a naked
They
baby.
are naked babies. Their little wieners hang out and their butts show. And they're different either fruits or animals, or they're dressed up for different occasions. You collect them. They're like 40 fucking bucks for a little fucking naked baby. I currently am looking at mine. I have them on a shelf in my living room, and it's my favorite thing in the world. And thank you, Remy Cruz. You're literally never gonna watch this, but thank you, Remy Cruz, for introducing me to Sunny Angels. Forever love you for that. Thoughts and opinions on Sunny Angels?
I also prefer sunnies. And when the Labubu craze went crazy during the summer, I was in Ontario visiting my parents, and I was looking everywhere for Labubus for you because of how fucking expensive they were.
They're
Though
like 100
I
and
did
some
not,
bucks,
because at
160, 170
yeah,
bucks.
at the time they were 160, 180 Canadian, and that was ridiculous. So eventually, Mel got one for Christmas at a much cheaper price than that.
Yeah.
So
Another big thing, I don't know if you remember, but TikTok got banned. I was in like January, February. There was like a whole day where, not for Canada, bless us, we're
Mm,
great, but the States and a couple other places, TikTok was banned. They didn't have TikTok. And I thought the internet was gonna break. People were freaking the fuck out, which for a
yeah,
lot of people, like TikTok is like their business, it's their life. That's totally understandable.
yeah,
But um yeah, I like kind of thought about that the other day, and I was like, oh, I kind of forgot
yeah,
that it got banned. And I'll never forget the morning after I woke up, and the first TikTok that came up was James Charles, who posted a TikTok from like a secret burner account. He was like, guys, I snuck back into TikTok. He was like, they might find me. They come, but like he was like, ICE is gonna come find me. They're gonna come get me. They're gonna kill me. And I was like, uh, valid. And now we're all fine. Look at that. It lasted what, like 2 minutes? TikTok ban.
yeah. It wasn't very long.
That was a big thing. And then after TikTok banned, people went on TikTok so much. Then we got into AI. AI was huge this year for
Hmm.
memes and TikToks. It became, oh my, I can't even describe what AI became this year specifically. I feel like especially on TikTok, like everything is AI. I'll send Ethan funny videos, and I realize after I've sent it to him, I'm like, fuck, this isn't real. Like if you know the
Was it the bunnies
bunnies
on the trampoline?
jumping on the trampoline fucks me up. There's a funny kid in a pumpkin costume that break dances. I always thought that was real. There's a lot of just AI stuff
You
that I'm
thought
like,
that was real,
yeah, the first time I watched it.
bro? It's a No, it's not even a toddler. It's literally a fucking baby. It's like a year old. What?
I thought you just had moves.
No.
A girl can wish. Another thing,
Ooh.
this is like later on in the year. This is more like November, but the Louvre robbery got robbed.
The
And it became
Louvre
such a big
robbery got
meme.
robbed.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. I remember it became a huge meme because people were like, where are the guys from Oceans? Like, where's George Clooney?
Right. No, it was because
Because
it
he
was
was,
happening around the time of Now You See Me, Now You Don't as
yes.
well.
And
Right.
they were
I remember
like, or
that.
did you guys do
Yeah.
it?
So
Like,
it's kind of like
what?
they kind of added that
And the
into their.
TikToks, man, because it literally happened like out of thin air with like no trace, and like it was like a crazy robbery. Like, you're robbing the Louvre. That's crazy. And like the TikToks that like some people were making, so funny. I feel like it didn't get as like mainstream as I would have thought. Like the
That's
Louvre
fair.
got robbed, but like
That's fair.
Mona's fine. Um, Another big one. This is probably like, would you say this is the biggest one? I would say this is the biggest
Probably
one of the
like a
year.
meme. Yeah.
Coldplay concert.
Mm.
CEO of this huge company,
I think they
Jumbotron,
both
Kiss
worked for
Cam.
NASA or
She
something.
was the HR rep.
Yeah, I think they were both working for
They both
NASA or
worked for
some sort of a
NASA. He was like a CEO. She was the HR. And they were seen on the Jumbotron canoodling, and
canoodling.
he was married with children, and I don't
I
know
think
about
she was also in
her.
a relationship. I don't know.
A lot of shit went down
That's
after that.
crazy
People
though.
found them. They got fired, both of them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Um the video itself is
it's
so
so
funny when you
funny.
watch it, like the reactions, and like Coldplay being like, that was something we definitely weren't meant to zoom in on. And then that became like, now like at like sports games they do that
Yeah,
again. It's
yeah.
so funny. That was like probably was one of the most viral things of the year.
Mhm,
And I would say another thing that got popular in 2025, I would say this is also 2024, but
mhm.
coloring. People on TikTok have been coloring. Have I jumped into that trend?
I
100%.
mean, you started last year in 2024, not so
Yeah.
much 2025, but
But everybody's coloring. Everybody's got a hoo hoo.
oh,
Everybody's got Coco Wayo. Everybody's
Bobby
got Bobby
Goods.
Goods. Everybody's got white gel pens. It's just, it was a fad, and it's still happening.
Yeah.
People are still into
Shout
her.
out, shout out, shout out all of our colorers.
You know who you are,
Yes.
all my girls. Another great thing that happened. Okay, I'll say this is not even like popular. I want to talk about it
I
because
know
it's one of
you are
my.
like one of 60,000 people in the entire world that was a part of this community.
So there was a big thing this year. If you guys know Cameo, it's an app where you pay a celebrity to send you a video.
Celebrity is like Dancing with the Stars celebrity. Like they're like a
They were famous.
celebrity.
They are famous. Not that
No,
famous. Like,
they're
you
not
know who
like
they are, but
mega
like,
stars or anything.
so Cameo is popular app. And a lot of people were posting celebrity cameos. There were some really good what's his name? Tom Sandoval ones that were going around this year. But my favorite ones, there was some really good Matthew Morrison cameos
Mm.
that were coming across my FYP this year. If you don't know, Matthew Morrison plays Will Schuster in Glee, best character of all time. Um, I can't even say that.
Yeah, but you genuinely mean it.
No, no, I really no.
What's your favorite
What
Glee song of all time?
thong song?
Unironically,
Thong song. It's listen up, guys. Thong song, Glee, hit play. Listen.
no, don't.
But Matthew Morrison doing cameos of him sending well wishes while like dancing in
Yes,
cameos and singing to
holidays,
people. It
birthdays.
became my favorite thing. He went on a little live tour. Wish I could have went. I asked. Nobody wanted to get me tickets. Um,
Matthew
also
Morrison, if you're
very
listening, send us tickets. We'll be there.
no, I'd be like Brad. I'm fine. I'm quitting. I gotta go. Okay, two more in this category. We have Hugh Jackman and what's his name? Oh my god, I
Joey
wanted to,
Moroff.
Joey Maroff. He was doing this meme of Hugh Jackman singing
Do it.
"Love a Bread." Anyways, if you know,
I
you know.
fucking hated that, man.
It's
Fuck,
so good,
Mel would piss me off for
so good.
that.
He covers songs, and it'll be like other people he's done. Like, oh, what was the other one he did? I have no memory.
I don't know.
But that was really good too. But yeah, Joy Maroff doing Hugh Jackman covers. That was going all across the internet. And lastly, this one is more like one of Ethan's faves. Cynthia Erivo, aka Elphaba, aka Wicked. Um, she became so memeable this year. Everything she does, this, her like backing away, like all of her facial expressions, the thing that
Jack
things
Dorivo.
Jack
Swole
Dorivo,
Cynthia.
that was just going across the internet. It was
Yeah,
fantastic.
that was great. Yeah, she was probably like the most like memed person this year, apart from like maybe like Katy Perry, but we'll talk about her
We'll talk
later.
about her in a little bit. Alrighty, now we're gonna jump into some TV and film of 2025. This is probably Ethan's favorite category.
Wicked for one.
Alrighty, do you wanna read and go? This is like your category. This is like
Is
the
it?
Ethan
Why?
category because it's
I don't even
TV
watch
and
movies. How
film.
many movies did I watch last year, Mel? Do you
Like
remember?
800 something.
842,
I'll look at
I
it.
think.
Sure. Okay, talk about the first one.
Wicked for good, A Moment in Time. Not as much as Wicked, obviously.
Yeah.
We were really excited for it with the entire year leading up to it, and I feel like we kind of have like different opinions about it. And every time I've watched it, because we watched it 3 times now, every time I watch it, my opinion changes on it. But it really gets carried by like a few specific scenes for me, and I think it's quite a bit of a step down from Wicked, which is both of our favorite movies from
Stop playing under
2024.
the blanket.
What? Does everyone think I've been jerking off?
Yes.
Bro. Um. Anyways, Wicked.
Makes Ethan want to
I'm
jerk
jerking
off.
off to Wicked.
Okay.
K-pop Demon
What
Hunters.
about me? I can't talk about Wicked.
No, you said we're not. You said it's my
I love
category.
Wicked. That's all I
K-pop
got.
Demon Hunters, perhaps the most popular film, I guess, maybe even a moment in 2025.
Yeah.
The music, of course.
K-pop Demon Hunters go
Golden is
crazy.
not the best song. Let's spit that out. Let's spit that out right
It's
now.
definitely Soda Pop.
No, absolutely not. No.
No, the best song is What It Sounds Like.
Yes.
And the second best song is Free. I
Yes.
don't want to hear anybody saying
And
shit.
my third favorite is Your Idol. Like, I love Golden. That was like my favorite first watch, but ever since then it's like fifth.
Yeah.
Soda Pop is my least
What It
favorite.
Sounds Like sealed the Hun Moon. Not Golden.
Yeah, that's facts. That's big facts.
Thank you.
Um,
Heard it, clocked it, verbaled it.
I'm excited to see what our favorite films of this year is going to be, because I don't think it's going to be the same this year. Because last year was K-pop Demon Hunters, the year before was Wicked, and the year before
always
it's
have this-
almost Spider-Verse. It's
Yeah.
very close to Across the Spider-Verse. It's your second favorite, and it's my favorite. So I'm intrigued to see.
I don't think we will have the same favorite movie
don't
this
think so
year. There's a
either.
lot of Ethan movies coming out. There's a lot
Yeah.
of Melly movies coming out, but not a lot of
And,
them
like,
intertwined.
As of right now, like what I expect for my favorite movie of the year to be, it's probably going to be
The
Doomsday
Odyssey.
or The Odyssey, which obviously
I'm
the Odyssey's not
expecting to
yours.
be, for me, Doomsday or Mario Galaxy or
Hmm.
Divorce Prado 2.
Yeah, I don't see any of those being my favorite. Maybe Mario, to be honest, but Ninja.
Yoshi. Well,
All right, keep going.
okay, well, I don't know anything about this next one. You need to talk about
Well,
the
we could
Warner
talk about
Brothers.
Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
Netflix, the
I don't know
acquisition
why
of,
I wrote Disney Plus. Don't look at my
I don't
notes.
know. Anyways, the acquisition of Warner Brothers and Netflix perhaps just killing cinemas. As a person that goes to the theater almost every week, I hope
More
I
than
can
once a week. Almost
usually.
every week is funny.
Usually, I went 3 times last week, but that was the first time I've gone this year. I took a break in most of
I
January.
think they went 3 times. He was like, I didn't even want to go again.
Anyways, I am scared for the future of cinema, and I think that's just kind of a very common thing. And that was kind of like a big holy fuck moment in, I think, like November when that happened, because people are so scared of what the Netflix engine has done to the film industry. Because don't get me wrong, Netflix makes good films and good TV, but they
Good
rarely
is a
ever.
stretch
Well, some of
sometimes.
them. I don't mean
You
like
watched the wrong
as an
Paris.
average. No, I would not say good, but
Have you
my
watched
thing
La
is
Dolce Villa?
stop. My thing
Have you
is,
watched The Kissing Booth?
oh fuck that.
Ethan hates The
Oh, I
Kissing
fucking
Booth.
hate. You're the only person I've ever heard of that enjoys them.
they're, they're like they're childhood classics. Like they're
No, they're
it's
not.
for me,
No,
yes.
they're not. Uh,
That's where all the girls
anyways,
met Jacob
I'm
Elordi.
just
You need to
worried
love.
about theaters dying, and if Netflix owns half of or more than half of the movies that are being published, they've said they're only going to release movies out or sorry,
Limited
they're only going to
time.
release movies for like 45 days in theaters, which is not a lot. And do a lot of people go to the theaters nowadays? No. Like there's a lot of movies that you would wait to see at home because that's
Hmm.
just the convenience of streaming rather than going to the movie. But in my opinion, especially like right now, Marty Supreme is in IMAX, and I didn't get to see it in IMAX. And I really want to go see it again in IMAX because seeing it in IMAX, I just think is going to be better than seeing it in a regular theater setting. And I feel like any movie that's I mean most movies are filmed for
If they're
the
nominated
theater.
for a best picture, I think they're worth seeing in theaters.
Fair
That's
enough.
kind of my mindset the past couple years, especially since I've met you,
Hmm.
where I'm like, if they're nominated for a best picture, we should probably see it at the theaters because it means it's really good.
Yeah, that's
You know?
fair. That's valid. Anyways,
Next up, I want to talk a little bit about the Golden Globes. Even though the Golden Globes happened in 2026, they were for 2025. A lot of things happened at the Golden Globes that were a little bit shocking, a little bit fun. Um, Obviously, I feel like I slightly need to mention, and I know it's going to come up in a little bit, but I'm just going to combine these two together. But the men from Heated Rivalry really took over at the Golden Globes. Heated Rivalry took over
December.
everyone.
In December, yeah. December, the only
I've
things that we
truly
talked
never
about
seen
was Stranger
so
Things and
many
Heated
people
Rivalry.
come up to me in my life and say,
Have you
have you
watched
watched
it?
Heated
Yeah.
Rivalry? My mother watched Heated Rivalry. Like, trying to process that. But um it's crazy how like just super viral it went. Like, bruh, Hudson Williams just met fucking Mark Carney last night.
And
Gave him a
he kind of groped
sweatshirt.
him too.
Yeah.
It's
Mark
iconic.
Carney's like, I love me some gays. I'm like, okay.
Do you see that
Period.
they actually made a holiday yesterday, National Shane Hollander Day
Yes.
in Ottawa? I think I don't know if
Yes.
that's
Daph
yeah.
needs to move to Ottawa. um, but yeah, heated rivalry. Just man, I see it. I fell in. When I watched it with Ethan, we watched it. I was like, I get it. The last
I'm
two
a
episodes are very very fantastic. I mean,
I'm
the whole
a
show is fantastic, but like 4, 5, and 6 are peak.
I'm a Hudson Williams man.
I'm a Hudson Williams man in the show, but I'm a Connor
Kind of story
Story
person.
person IRL.
Too.
People are currently fan casting him as a young Patrick Swayze for Dirty Dancing, and I'm like, yes, please, s'il vous plaît. Anyways, also Golden Globes. Yeah, go back to Golden Globes. Best Picture was Hamnet. which is kind of a crazy pick. If you don't know, Hamnet is the Paul Mescal movie with also another girl that
Jesse
won,
Buckley,
Jessie Buckley, and some other children, and a
the
man we don't
Juke
like.
brothers.
And I don't think this is who people thought was gonna win Best Picture at all. I don't even think it was an
No, for a
option.
drama,
Like, it was
no.
nominated, but it wasn't even like a thought. And people said
Hmm.
they're like, oh, it's gonna be one battle after another,
No, that was for
or it's
comedy. I
gonna be
think
Marty
drama
Supreme.
was. No, that was also comedy. What was it? Was
No, this is Best Picture.
Yeah, but
It's all of it. It's the
No, the Golden
general.
Globes split them between drama and something and comedy and action or something. So One Battle did win for comedy action.
Is it a comedy?
No, it's an action movie
It
more than
won over
anything, but
something that we were like,
well, I
whoa.
think it was Sinners
Ah, we
and like Sentimental Value, which is
Michael B.
very popular
Jordan.
right now as well. So, anyways,
Yeah.
let's talk about Peaches.
Yes. Ethan, do you want to take the
No,
lead
I
on this
don't want to
one?
fucking talk about Peaches.
I feel like I need to talk about the summer I turned pretty because it really took over 2025. The summer of
Fuck.
2025 was the summer of I turned pretty, even though it's always the summer I turned pretty.
We're gonna out ourselves right now, but
No, we
oh,
can't.
we have to be truthful with
Okay.
the fans.
Okay.
Until season 3, we were Team Jeremiah,
Mm-hmm.
and then season
Oh,
3, we
ah! Oh my god, Ethan, I
absolutely.
feel the
I
people
know. No,
unsubscribing.
I actually feel the ick just saying that.
Yeah.
um,
I think it just
yeah.
like for me it goes well with a lot of my life choices in the past. I don't know. It just makes sense for me. But like
Fair
the
enough.
growth also makes sense, you know.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I really like or really liked about the summer I turned pretty is that Jenny Han had, written these books, but it actually turned out to be more like she was inspired to continue the story. So the last couple episodes, 3 episodes, 4 episodes,
Jenny
were
Han does
all
this,
new
Ethan,
stuff,
with a
and we
lot
love
of
that. And
things.
we love Exo Kitty. We are an Exo Kitty household, especially Mel. It's literally her favorite show.
Jenny Han, who does the 12 the Boys movies as well. One of the characters, that wasn't a book, but she went on to it. She did the show Exo Kitty on Netflix. If
Mhm.
you haven't watched, please watch it.
Speaking of which,
I'm
wait,
so
sorry. Speaking of Noah Centineo, I seen today that he is casted as Rambo in a prequel to the Rambo movies. Like, never mind. Denis, are you watching? You know who Rambo
Who's
is.
Rambo?
Remember I watched the Rambo movies last
Oh, and you
year
said
with
Rambo. I was
Sylvester
thinking of
Stallone?
Turbo the snail, and I was really confused at first. Who's Rambo? Is that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I just said
Oh,
Sylvester Stallone. God damn it, man.
that's not my man Joseph Benvito.
Huh?
That's not Joseph Bena.
The fuck is Joseph Guadagnino?
I mixed up.
Do you mean Vinny Guadagnino? Millie's been thinking about Canada Shore and if she should watch it. Clearly, she's thinking about Jersey Shore too.
I love Vinny.
Fuck, man.
I was thinking Dancing with the Stars. I'm sorry. Yeah, Summer I
Oh, we
Turned
can talk
Pretty.
about that too,
I
I
love that
guess.
they ended up together, and I can't wait to see the movie. I think it's coming out like 2027. They said, or
I think,
2028.
yeah.
But yeah, kind of crazy. Let's talk about some really shitty fucking movies that came out this year. Snow White.
Yeah.
No, Kalel, no.
No, Kal-El.
Gal Gadot is truly the
Okay.
worst actress I've ever witnessed in
I
this
don't think she's
generation.
that. Well, no, I think she's not fantastic, but I don't think she's the worst.
In
Can
Snow
I
White,
name someone that's
like
worse though? Off the top of my
you
head,
could have
no.
cast. Pondering.
What's a cursed casting other than Gal
Like you
Gadot?
could have put
Aquafina.
Katy Perry as what's her name? The evil queen.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been better. You could put Justin Trudeau, I think it would have been better. Honest to God. There was nothing. I was like, girl, Snow White was bad. I saw a review of this little girl the other day on TikTok. Her dad makes her watch movies and they rank them. She put Snow White as like her seventh favorite movie of the year, and I was like, this girl is bad taste.
Good for her. At least someone enjoyed it.
And I feel like when we talk about bad movies, this is such a bad movie that it's good though.
Mhm.
I don't want to put it in the bad movie
The
character because I
definition
enjoy this movie.
No, the definition of a Minecraft movie to me is that it's so bad it's good. And I don't find there's many movies personally that are so bad it's good, but that's exactly how I feel about the
The
Minecraft
Minecraft
movie.
movie also took over 2025 with
Chicken
Chicken
jockey.
Jockey.
Dude, I fucking love that TikTok or that video of the actual chicken in the theater. It's
We saw
fantastic.
this
We saw it opening weekend
opening weekend
or
with
like on
Chloe and
Sunday.
Daff at the Cineplex Dieppe. Shout out. And I was like, I'd seen TikToks of people watching it, and I was like, our theater won't be like that. Like, we're in
No,
Moncton.
it's usually not as
Bruh,
crazy as some other
the
theaters,
teat
but
erupted.
yeah.
People were clapping, cheering, chanting, singing. Lava, lava, chicken went crazy.
La la lava.
I've literally never had an experience in a theater like I had watching, and I've seen the Eras tour in theaters. Yet the Minecraft movie still stuck with me
No,
more
yeah.
as a theater
For truthfully,
experience.
yeah, one of the best theater experiences I've ever had, just because, and that totally made the movie better because we
Yeah,
just watched it this week,
I ranked it about the
and
same.
I mean, yeah, I
It was
lowered
still
it a
really
couple
good.
points, but it was so weird
I
hearing
love the
actually being able to hear Chicken Jockey
no
with
when he
no
in the
eruption of a
quietness
crowd.
of the apartment when he just goes chicken jockey, and I look at Ethan, I go, oh,
This is not as good.
that like didn't
This is so
hit.
depressing.
So depressing. I'm sorry I put this in the bad movie
Oh,
character,
I
but a
mean,
lot of people don't like this next movie. I put
no, a
Superman.
lot of people do like this movie. We are in the minority, and Superman is fine.
Looking or
Well, David Cornsweet is fine looking, yes.
fine is not
We
big enough
both
a
kiss
word.
levitating.
We're getting there.
Move on to Love Island.
Yeah, Love Island was big
Wait,
2025.
actually, sorry, real quick. I just want to go back to bad movies. The Monkey. Fuck the Monkey. I
Okay,
hate that movie. It's my least
you tell
favorite movie
them.
of the year. I think it's literally my least. Like it's like bottom five, bottom
Thought it
three. I
was
think of the
Megamind.
decade.
Thought it was
Like
Megamind.
no, I preferred Megamind.
Oh,
I at least kind of enjoyed some of the dad jokes in it, but not the Monkey. Sorry,
T. Yeah, I feel like we need to talk about Love Island if we're gonna talk about.
that's all you.
I was late to the Love Island game. I was harassed at work
By your
by
boss.
Lily and Brad. Shout out to watch Love Island. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I never watched Love Island before and loved it, obviously. It's not hard for me to get into a show, especially
Especially a
a
reality
reality
show.
show. I was a Huda girl and I still am, and I don't want to hear anything about it. Fucking love her. Mamacita. I love Nicolandria. I think it's great. Sorry, don't hate. I hate Shelly. I'm saying it here first. I really hope she's not listening. I'm so sorry, Shelly. She's not. Shelly and Ace, that was done before it started. Who else?
You're looking at the wrong guy, babe.
Um, and shout out to Jana, who me and her watched like most of it like in sync, and we would text about it all the time. But yeah, Love Island just took over, man. Like all over TikTok. All it was. And Ethan loves who won.
Do I?
Yeah.
What?
The one you think is annoying. The girl with
I
the
don't
voice
remember her
that's
name.
annoying.
Oh fuck
Am I a
no.
papaya?
Yeah, fuck.
I tried to watch her on the Call Her Daddy podcast in the car, and I love her, but I couldn't listen to it. Just her voice in the speakers of my car was like a torture chamber.
I
And
don't
I
think
was
her
like, no.
I didn't even think her voice was that bad. I literally
Her
like
pronunciation.
the thing she would
Diving Sky.
the thing she would say blew my fucking mind.
Oh, Diving Sky, too good. Next up, I wanted to quickly mention actors on actors. If you don't know what actors on actors is a thing that Variety does. They put
We
two
love
actors in
actors
the
on
same
actors.
room.
They had some really
Um,
great ones this
there's
year.
some great ones this year, and I want to talk specifically about David Cornswept and Jonathan
Corn
Bailey.
swept? Corn swept?
I don't know.
There's no P.
Corn sweat?
Corn sweat.
There's no P? Corn
There's
swept?
never been a P.
He's not swept?
No, he's
He
not
swept
swept.
me off
He's
my
sweat.
feet.
Okay.
David Corns. Oh, I can't even say it.
David Corn Sweat and Jonathan
Jonathan
Bailey,
Bailey
the
did one
sexiest man alive.
together. And at one point, Jonathan Bailey goes, "We both kiss levitating," which is
And
great.
he's like on his knees on the floor, basically.
And then we had a great one with Adam Sandler and Ariana Grande, which is really random.
Cynthia Erivo and Hugh Jackman. Right?
Yeah, that was also great.
Yeah.
Just I think we need to. They deserve a shout out, all of them,
Yes.
actors on actors. Thank you.
Agreed.
Probably
The two biggest things to end the year was Heated Rivalry and Stranger Things. And although I pretty much ranked them the same, I was so disappointed with season 5 of Stranger Things because we loved Volume 1. The first 4 episodes, we were so locked in. We absolutely loved it. Volume 2, I really didn't enjoy. You still enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it.
And then I enjoyed the finale. I thought it was fine. Melly enjoyed the finale
I
as
enjoyed the
well.
finale. I thought it was good. I truly I get why people are upset, but I don't get why they're so upset. I think it ended well. I think 11 spoilers ahead. I think 11 like dying. I told Ethan they have to do it. This theory of her still being alive kind of leaves that little mystery and that's kind
I
of annoying
like
because
that
we
open
know,
ended.
but then we don't like. Are we gonna get another show?
Yes, guaranteed.
See, that's what
I
I
mean, we're
mean.
still
Like it
gonna.
leaves
Sorry.
leaves us open for questions, which I think it's fun. It leaves us thinking. If they really would have ended it like clean cut, we wouldn't be thinking about the show ever again. But because they left it so open ended, we're still talking about it. We're still questioning.
I mean, neither of us have watched Game of Thrones, but like a lot of people were comparing it to the final season of Game of Thrones, which apparently it's not that drastically bad. Obviously, did season 5 turn out to be the hype that we expected? Probably not. No, especially not myself. I'm a firm believer that each season gets better than the previous, and I love all 4 of the first seasons. The only season I would say I don't love is season 5, which was really sad because I
I
love
personally
4.
really enjoyed season 5.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It's, I believe, not my least favorite.
I think season 2 was your least favorite.
I
Still.
think season 2 is my least favorite, and then it's 5. But there was still so much good that came out of it that I feel like we are not allowed to talk bad about it. And I think it just ended great, and it was
Again,
just such
volume
a.
1 was
I
so
remember
fucking
watching it for
good.
the first time,
The
and
end of volume 1, episode 4, volume 1 was fucking unreal.
we talked about it for like 4 days after, and I watched those last 5 minutes
That's all you
8
watched on
times.
TikTok every
Yeah,
day.
it was great. And it was just such an end of a decade. It was, felt like, they were done and grown up, but so
Yeah,
were
literally.
we.
At the end of the show, we were both just kind of like soaking it in, and then Mel looked over, and I'm literally just crying. And it's not even because of
It's
the
sad. It's
show;
such
it's
an
just
end
because
of
it
an
was,
era.
it's just been such a big part of our
And then we
lives,
ended
and
up
we're
watching
like
the
the same age of these
documentary.
kids.
Yeah, and we watched the documentary after of how they made it, which is very interesting, and I very much recommend if you haven't
Hmm.
watched the Netflix documentary on it. I really recommend it after you watch this
Hmm.
season. I think it's great. I told my dad to watch it. I don't know if he did. Didn't he? But yeah, it was just I I have no bad things. I just want it to be, I'm settled with where it ended.
Fair enough.
I'm sat comfortable. Lastly, this is very melly in this category.
I love I love just kind of piping in to see what's
The
happening
secret
though.
lives of Mormon wives needs to be discussed. Because luckily, this is one of the many reality TV shows that we have. And luckily, we get like 2 seasons a year. Thank you, by the way. Shows need to. Stranger Things never could have. It's great. I
Stranger
can't
Things might
wait
be
for
less
Taylor to
scripted than
be on The
Secret Lives of Mormon
Bachelorette.
Wives.
I can't wait for Taylor to be on The Bachelorette. I watched Dancing with the Stars this year, and also we loved. Not as much as the other seasons, but it was still good. Um,
You really liked Whitney on the show until you didn't.
I'm getting there.
Until TikTok turned you against her.
I never like hated Whitney, but I didn't love Whitney either. I was just like, meh. Watch Dancing with the Stars. I'm like, wait, Whitney's like kind of okay. Like I can deal with Whitney. Loved Jen.
Oh, my
Watch
queen.
Secret Life of Mormon Wives after I started it late. I started it after we were
Dancing.
done dancing. Holy shit, fuck. I hate Whitney so much. She should have never been on the show. She's so fucking annoying. She's such a meat writer. She pisses me the fuck off. She just wants to be famous. She doesn't give a fuck about anything or anyone. And then I was really sad because she was partnered with my favorite pro, Mark Ballas, who I think should have been with somebody better and was nicer.
Well, there
And
arguably
then
wasn't a better
and then
dancer,
they
but
went on Call Her Daddy, which by the way, Call Her Daddy was also great this year. Went on Call Her Daddy, performed their finale routine that they never got to perform because they were so ignorant and so in their head that they thought they were so good they would make it that they made a finale routine, which
I
is so
do
insane
I
to
do
me.
wonder, like,
Sorry, I'm done.
I do wonder,
Said that.
does every team start their finale dance
I don't know. The fact that they
early,
had one
or
prepared,
did they have it prepared thinking they were going to be in the finale? Which is
that's
probably a
cocky.
fair assumption,
No,
I
that's
guess.
cocky.
Again, there might not be a
Mhm.
better dance,
Was it a great
excuse me, better
performance on the
dancer
Call Her Daddy
than
show? Yeah. Whitney
hmm,
being on Broadway now? Nuts. She's going to be in Chicago. Crazy.
Quasi? Your
Quincy
man? Your
James.
man?
Quincy James. Shout out. He
You
could
want to
be
talk about
watching.
Try Guys
Out of anybody that could be watching this, out
that
of
we've name dropped?
everybody I've
You think
name
it's
dropped,
Quasi?
Quincy James.
Okay.
Try guys.
Quasi, let me know.
Yeah. Or
All
Keith.
right. Yeah. Shout out
Zach.
Keith. Shout out Zach. Not the other one.
Who's the other Zach?
The other one. No, not Zach. The other one.
Shout out Ned. New wrestler. What's this wrestling? Oh, another thing that happened this year. Ned Fulmer, formerly of the Try Guys, became
A podcaster with his
dub-
ex-wife.
well, he made a podcast, had his ex-wife on it for the first episode, got roasted, and then became a WCW.
No.
No, WW,
AEW, right?
AW,
WCW.
AW wrestler,
Yeah, same.
and that was crazy.
I've seen, sorry, for people that aren't wrestling fans, I saw a theory today that Sandy's going to be in the Rumble tomorrow. I could not stop
That'd be
laughing.
so good.
I know, it was so funny, man.
Brandon Owen Richard right now is listening to this, and he's like, finally, wrestling content.
My
He's
guy.
watching. Out of
My
anybody
guy.
we've name dropped,
My guy. My guy, B.O.
Next
Let's
category.
talk about music.
Let's talk about some music. I feel like you need to talk about the first one because
Yeah.
I'm.
I mean, the start of the year was like fueled by Kendrick and Drake. You know, that was peak. And for a while, I thought they were going back and forth, and it was really good. I mean, this beef started in 2024. Like, remember, I fell in love with push-ups on our trip to Arisha for Austin and Rachel's wedding. You remember? You remember how much I loved that?
Arisha.
Anyways, I love that.
Shout out Arisha.
Dude, I fucking,
Shout out to our viewers and fans in
I
Arisha.
fucking loved that trip. If you guys need a confidence boost, go to a small town wearing a suit. All the old ladies will love you, I promise.
At the local co-op.
At the local co-op, yes. Anyways, yeah, this beef started in like 2024, but it kind of like
I didn't even
fizzled
know this
out, but
beef
like kind of
existed
peaked.
until push-ups came out. That's so bad.
Yeah, but again, that was like April 2024. So again, it was probably like the peak in 2024, but we got a lot more of it with the Super Bowl, right? Kendrick and
Say Drake.
I hear you like I'm young. And Kendrick kind of took over the start of the year with
Kendrick won. Okay, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Is there a debate about this? Is this like
no,
fueled
I don't
online?
think so. I don't think so. I hope not.
Kendrick won.
Yes, I agree.
I'm gonna talk about this next one.
Yeah, your man.
Justin Bieber, for two reasons I put on this list. Number one, he released 2 albums after not releasing albums for
Didn't you release like 60
years?
songs?
He released 2 albums, which are fantastic, by the way, if you haven't listened. Currently Walking Away is the bop. Lily, if you know, you know. Which is crazy. He hasn't released albums in forever and then released 2 huge albums, which is so
They
good
were
for
big
him.
albums.
And then he became a meme because he decided he was gonna.
It's not clocking to you.
It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business.
I feel
I'm a
like
dad.
that's-
I'm a husband.
That's probably the most popular meme of 2025.
Oh yeah.
right? Like
It's
that's
really good. I
yeah,
remember that was circling around the same time as like the Mamacita, Mommy from Love
yeah.
Island.
I'm
This
a
was all around the
mom.
same time. And Bieber really just hit the and then it was the whole thing with like Gigi Hadid being in or not he's not married to Gigi Hadid. I'm so sorry. um
Haley Bieber.
Haley Bieber, her getting the Vogue cover and him being like, I never thought you could do that. Like, I had no confidence in you whatsoever. And him commenting that, and she's just like, and we're all like, so you're an
Nice.
asshole.
Nice.
Um,
Mr.
Ethan, are you gonna
Backflip, my
moonbeam
man.
backflip?
My man. I fell in love with Benson Boone this year. My favorite album, really the only album I actually listened to from start to
It's a
finish
really good album.
was
And some
Benny's
people might not
album.
want to listen to Benson Boone because he's like, I don't know, he's
More
TikToky.
talented than them.
He's very talented. Listen to Mama's song
Let's not.
and
I
cry.
will be crying.
So good. It's just a great album. It's bop like tunes bop after bop after bop. It's like a no skip album. It's really good.
I agree.
Ethan introduced me to the album. I hadn't even listened to the full thing until you did on your
Well,
trip.
yeah, I started listening to it on my trip in Ontario because I was bored, and you got mad because we were gonna listen to it together because like neither of us were really big booners,
This is
but
all clicking to me that I forgot to listen to the Noah Khan song today.
I know I was gonna put it on
Fuck.
earlier. I just waited.
Sorry, Noah.
All right, Noah, we love you. We're gonna see you in concert again. I hope.
Next up, the Jonas Brothers. I love to talk
I
about
feel like the
them.
Jonas Brothers became famous again. I feel like they weren't even
Bro,
famous for.
they've been
I know, but like
famous.
I never heard of the Jonas Brothers until you came around, basically. Like
That's
obviously I
not
did because of
true.
Disney Channel. Like I
No,
grew
that's
up with
not
them.
true.
But for like
No.
7 years,
No.
the only Jonas Brothers songs I had ever heard of, which
Sucker.
was Sucker and like Cake by the Ocean, which isn't even a Jonas Brothers
No, it's
song.
a DNC
So
song. Jonas
yeah.
Brothers,
I feel like they got
Joe
famous again, and
got so over.
I also like dude, it's not
Joe
wrestling.
became so over.
It's not
No,
wrestling.
but like he did. Joe became him. And while we talk about the Jonas Brothers, I need to talk
Bing
about
Bing Bong.
Kevin Jonas. Bing Bing Bong. Kevin Jonas releasing his first solo song, Changing. It's a bop we love. Um, they released a Christmas movie called A Very Jonas Christmas Movie, which I cried when Kevin Jonas sang a high note for the first time. The movie was so bad that it was good. And they went on a great tour that went crazy that I'm still really fucking pissed about that I didn't
I
go.
tried. I
And
cannot
they
get
had
behind it.
crazy special guests. Demi Lovato went back sang some camp rock. I was like, rude. Jesse McCartney, their brother Franklin Jonas, who has a fantastic song called "I Don't Know" with Harper Grace, one of our
One of
faves.
our faves of the year.
The Jonas Brothers just kind of
Well, actually,
got
I
back
think
in
like
her.
both of our top 10 songs of the year was "I Don't Know" and "Love Me to Heaven."
Love Me to Heaven. Listen to the new Jonas Brothers album. Love Me to Heaven is so good. Backwards.
Mm,
Loved You Better.
mm,
Mm.
yeah, I like the Jonas Brothers now. I'm a
I
Joe bro.
can't lose. Bruh. Like, I took you so long. Shouldn't have. I just finished watching the old 2009 Jonas TV show. Honestly, still holds up. Um,
No,
Next up, we need to talk about the Queen, not
noise
Charlotte
queen.
Flair. It's Tate McRae, sexy goddess of
Everything
2025. She released a great album at the start of the year, which became
anthem.
the whole
Your
album.
whole livelihood.
All of her songs made my top replay. I believe so did her album. There's some underrated as fuck songs on that album, and I'm gonna talk about Blood on My Hands, featuring my girl Flo Milli. So good, so good. And Revolving Door. Those considered underrated. I don't know. And
That's
then,
a good question. Actually, I'm
uh,
not sure.
little Australian man fumbled the bag, and that caused some drama.
Mm-hmm.
His name being La Kid Leroy, who also released some great music this year.
Mm-hmm.
Just released an album. Never came back as a bop. Um, they broke up, and that also went crazy because then they kind of started doing some Drake and Kendrick beef there, song to song, just roasting the fuck out of each other. Yeah, Tate. She ate. And then just keep watching
I
in the
hate
F1
that.
movie. Hate. And since we're talking about my women, we'll talk about my woman. Being Taylor Swift. Um, Taylor Swift had a big year. She got engaged. So did I. Um, she got engaged. I found out from my boss at work over email because I was just working so hard at my job that I wasn't on my phone and I was doing work emails. And he sent me an email. And that's how I found out. I'm still kind of mad about it. And it was beautiful and it was everything and I was so happy and I cried in the office and had a mental breakdown. And then she announced the life of a showgirl.
She talked about Travis Kelsey's meat
Mm-hmm.
a lot.
Yep. Um, she released Life of a Showgirl, which has grown on me more and more as I listen to it. My favorites are still pretty much my favorites from when I first listened to it, like Fate of Ophelia, Eldest Daughter, Wish List, The Life of a Showgirl. Um, there's some of them I still don't stand with, but with Taylor, I get in phases with my songs, and I don't love every song. And if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, guys, you can have your own fucking opinions. I don't give a fuck. Stop thinking I'm gonna shit on you because you don't like her. I'm not that kind of girl. I'm a feminist. Then, while we're talking about Taylor Swift, we're gonna talk about her baby, who is featured on the album,
Sabrina Carper.
Sabrina Carper. Adele Dazeem. Um, Sabrina Carpenter released an album this year, which me and both agree was not as good as we were hoping it was
But
gonna be.
Manchild is both of our favorite songs of the year, and it's my favorite Sabrina song. Is it your favorite Sabrina song?
Mm-hmm.
It was also quite an anthem for us this year.
That was also quite a trauma.
Yeah, involved in that song this year.
If you know, you
Uh,
know.
ooh.
Imagine he's watching
Ah,
from jail.
uh,
Um, yeah. Manchild. Tears is good. It's not
uh,
my fave.
Carol Coleman
Um,
Domingo.
yeah, um, we love Goodbye.
Mm. Mamma Mia.
I love me a house tour lately. I've been singing it all the time, and Ethan hates it.
Yeah, I want to give her a house tour.
It's not as good as the last album. And she had her little tour, and she did some positions. You know.
Should we show
And
everyone?
she, nope, we're not doing that. Just an icon, you know. And lastly, for music, I'm going to talk about a man that surfaced this year called Mr. Fantasy. If you
Okay.
don't know who Mr. Fantasy is, he is a musical artist who some people say is KJ Appa, the Riverdale star. Is he anything else? No. And some people
The
think
Jonas
it's just
Christmas
a
movie.
completely different person. I personally think it's KJ Appa, and I understand why
Same.
people don't think it is. I think it is. Um, I love the character. The songs are actually good. He makes decent music. It's vibey. It's fun. We played it one time at Third Glass downtown. Everybody was hyped. We had a random lady dancing with us. Hope she's well. Um, Mr. Fantasy kind of just, became that shit. He kind of became that bitch. Just really, really iconic. Alrighty. Now we're gonna move on to people and pulp. Pulp?
Pulp culture.
Do you guys
Pulp.
like pulp in your orange juice? Comment down below. If you're still watching, hi.
I don't mind pulp,
Do you like pulp in your
personally.
orange juice? I'm a no pulp girl.
Mm.
I don't like chunks of things in my drinks unless it's like liquor.
What do you like chunky in your liquor?
Like if there's like a lime chunk, but it's like a margarita, I'll be like, oh, at least there's tequila. But if I'm just drinking OJ in the morning, I'm like, why? Barely get through the straw. No.
Sure. It's not that bad.
Speaking of pulp, Katy Perry. I don't know how I was gonna get there.
Huh?
Well, I wanted to like transition,
Yeah, that was
and I
really
realized.
strong.
Wait. I can do a better one. Hold up. Oh, speaking of Pope, someone who's probably met the Pope, Justin Trudeau.
Okay. Buddy, you could basically just connect fucking orange juice and space at this point. Like,
Okay. Speaking of
don't.
Pope, somebody who pulsated right to the sky this year was
Oh,
Katy Perry.
oh, oh.
You told me to transition.
No, I told you to stop.
I don't know why I need to do this. Okay. Next, Katy Perry. She went to space
She's an
with other
astronaut,
women.
an icon, a Harley rider. I don't know what else she is. Your favorite song? The only Katy Perry song you
Oh,
like.
Red and Harley's in Hawaii. My favorite Katy Perry song is Wide Awake, but also Harley's in Hawaii. Katy Perry is now dating ex Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. They're still going strong as this is being filmed. I wish them nothing but the best. I think it's still
So random.
like, did they meet on like Tinder? Is Trudeau on the
I
Tinder?
remember when that broke and Katy Perry had come to Canada for something and she was like learning about something that was very Canadian. I don't remember what it was though. I think it might have been poutine
Beavers.
maybe,
Oh,
but
maple syrup, beavers, booth, Putin, free healthcare. She'd never seen that before.
no, definitely not.
And then she also went to space with a bunch of other women, and
Iconic.
she sang apparently on the way down, and then kissed the ground after she was up 3 feet. It was really funny. Some couples broke up this year.
Many.
Sydney Sweeney and her man broke up, and everybody thought that she was gonna start dating Glenn Powell because they were in Anyone But You and like a fuck ton of other things. Um, Katy Perry broke up with Orlando Bloom, which that was crazy.
They've been
Uh,
together for a long time, so yeah, that was
a big
surprising.
one that shocked me because this was like after dancing was Alex Earl and I don't remember his
My turn.
name. No.
Let's pretend that my camera battery didn't just die.
But we fixed it. Little recap there. We were just talking about our countryman, Australian countryman Keith Urban, and how him and his wife, Nicole Kidman, broke up.
They've been together for a long time, and I think they were like one of Hollywood's longest couples,
Yeah,
right?
that's really sad. Um Then we had, like I mentioned earlier, Kilroy and Tate McRae. They also broke up, unfortunately. That kind of broke the internet. They were kind of like that, like, cool Gen Z millennial couple. I don't know what they are. That was sad. And then Austin Butler and Kaya Gabarder,
I don't know who you're talking
whoever the
about.
hell that girl is. They broke up too. So sad.
Now
So
you have a
sad for
chance.
him. Yep. Already DM'd him. And then on the complete opposite end of breakups, we have weddings and engagements. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco got married, which still crazy to think about sometimes how they're a couple, but I kind of love it. And I love that for her. I love how happy she is now, and I love that Taylor was there. Taylor got engaged, like I mentioned earlier, and then my other queen, Dove Cameron, also got engaged. So did I. Thank you, Ethan. My queen Dove Cameron also got engaged to her man Damiano David, which is also a huge slay. Speaking of People, People Magazine, they do a thing called Sexiest Man Alive, episode to come about everything Sexiest Man Alive. But um, the winner of Sexiest Man Alive 2025 was very happily Jonathan Bailey, the first openly gay man to be known as the Sexiest Man Alive. Progression, you know.
2025 was a year of progression for the gays.
Love the gays. We love the girls and the gays. Um,
I
I was
predicted
so happy. I
Jonathan
predicted Jonathan
Bailey,
Bailey.
and I was very happy that I got my prediction right.
And typically, when I predict my sexiest man alive, because I kind of do every year now, I typically don't get them right because they end up picking people that, don't get me wrong, are beautiful and sexy, but typically not relevant. So when I really wanted Jonathan Bailey this year, I was like, it's not gonna happen. He's like actually relevant, and then it did happen. I was gasped, all the things. I was very, very excited about it. Another thing that happened this year with a lot of people, a stacked show of Dancing with the Stars. We talked about it briefly earlier, but we had our king Robert Irwin, who is the son of
Steve.
Steve Irwin, sorry, um, an Australian zookeeper who had his own show, very, very famous. His sister Birdie actually won the show like years ago. But Robert Irwin went on the show this year and he won, which was my prediction, and I was very, very, very happy about it, and it was great. And yeah, thoughts?
Yeah, I enjoyed this year's season more than last year. I didn't really care for Dancing with the Stars last year, but it's still not no season 32.
And then next up, we have something like kind of more last year, but kind of this year. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni had their huge fight, lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit,
Lots of drama, lots of
burger
tea.
after burger.
B-
It was
Burger.
it was a lot, and the internet had a lot to say about it. And they always do. Um, Again, I'm not a big Blake Lively fan, so I have a hard time believing her and anything she says. But I'm supposed to be a woman sporting woman, so it's tough. Alrighty, you want to talk about the next one?
John Cena's retirement tour. For all of my professional wrestling fans out there,
Or
we love you.
some girly pops who want to learn.
Yes, people should watch wrestling. It's fun. The John Cena
It's
retirement
real.
tour had some ups and downs, but mostly it had some bangers, and that's what mattered. And it was an emotional day when my guy Gooner retired John Cena, and
Fucking gooner.
fucking Gooner, man.
It was
Anyways,
really bittersweet.
yeah,
And for me, I started watching wrestling later on than most, and I didn't get to see John Cena in his prime at the time. So seeing him kind of do his last lap of a year was really bittersweet.
hmm
It was really sad. A lot of people seemed really invested, and it made me want to go back and watch a couple of his matches and kind of,
hmm
see what he was like back then. Because I really only know John Cena from Fast and Furious.
don't say that.
Next up, I feel like we need to talk about the person that Ethan thought only appeared for the first time this year, even though she's like a 2016 goddess, and that's Zara Larson.
Smash.
Um, Midnight Sun, um, banger. Ethan thought that she was a brand new artist that never existed before,
I didn't know, dog. It's not my
and I'm like,
fault. I
no.
did
And then
fall in love with Midnight Sun.
I did show Ethan a couple of her songs from like the 2016 scene. He was like, oh, I didn't know that was her. She's back, baby. She's hot. She's fucking iconic. She opened for Tate McRae. Like, I wish. Next up, I'm going to talk about some podcasts that I love this year. My favorite podcast of the year is always Crime Junkie, I would say. Um, if you didn't know, it's a podcast about crime, true crime. My second one is basically Unfiltered, which is a mix of Unfiltered with Zane and Heath, and Pretty Basic with Alicia Marie and Remy Cruz. I do like both of those podcasts individually, but the one of them together literally is one of my favorite things in the world. But also this year we really loved Escape Pod, which talks about movies and stuff like that. And then the
Who
base
cares?
You
You
do.
do.
And then the Basement Yard as well.
That was like our defining podcast this year.
Yeah.
Hiya,
Um
ma.
Taya Marks. We know it. We quote all of them all the
Yes.
time. Cabron is an
I mean,
always.
yeah.
Taya Marks,
Hiya,
Cabrons,
Mogs.
there's all of
Come
it. Like
on.
I'll watch clips of them constantly and I'll never get bored.
True.
Another podcast, Call Her Daddy, went huge this year. Some crazy, crazy guests. Like just a couple days ago, she posted with Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
Okay.
crazy.
Nice.
She gets some crazy guests and I love it. And I love the questions that she asks. I'm not a big fan of her in general, but and lastly, the Cancel podcast with Tana Mojo and Brooks O'Field that ended this year, unfortunately. Very sad. The ending of an iconic, great pod. I loved their pod. I was really sad when it ended, but Tana actually just went on Trisha's podcast, and I haven't watched that yet. I'm very, very hyped. And Trisha had a baby this year. I didn't put that in my notes, but
The
I'm gonna add
reincarnation
it.
portal has closed.
Yeah, the reincarnation Trisha Paytas portal has closed. Maybe one day we'll talk about a whole episode about Trisha Paytas and her lore.
Let's not.
I would pay money to watch that. Trisha Paytas ASMR, most underrated shit of all time, bro. And this year she gave birth to baby Aquaman. Right, that was in 2025. Yes.
I believe so. Yeah.
And she tied her tubes, and the reincarnation portal closed. Baby Aquaman, Ozzy Osbourne, they make it.
Yeah.
And she had Malibu Barbie, aka Queen Elizabeth, and Elvis, aka the Pope. Somebody has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Most people.
Google. That is all I had for my notes. Do you have anything like coming off the top of your head that you're like, oh
We
my
got
god?
engaged. It's the only thing I
I've
talk
I've
about from
mentioned.
2025.
I forget.
Yeah, she does. That's true. She genuinely does forget that we got fucking engaged.
I have a busy life.
Mel forgets to talk to me some days too.
No, 2025 was a good year. It was a year of growth. It was a year of change, good and bad. But a year for me, I would say my two big words for 2025 were growth and change. Because I grew a lot in my job and in my relationship as a person, but there was also a lot of change in my job, in my relationship, and in my personal life. And but all well.
Yeah, I'd say my like defining word of 2025 is aura because I am aura.
Okay. Sure.
Yes, we all know I am.
Okay. Nice.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming
We'll
back.
see you next week on the. Oh, you're supposed to say it with me.
Oh, I don't want to though.
Please.
You can
Wait,
say it.
wait. We're gonna be cringy. We'll see you next week on
The
the
date
date
night
night
debrief.
debrief. Please cut
Debrief.
that out. Debrief. Here's your Mama Joe. If you're still watching Mama Joe,
We name dropped a
love
lot of
you.
people this episode.
But she says debrief instead of debrief every
She's
time.
French. Give her a break.
She also thought I was eating an Oreo cookie this whole episode.
Yes. Yes.
I enjoyed my cookie, Mom. Thank you.
What were your guys' favorite moments of 2025?
Comment down below.
2025
And
a
don't
pipe
forget to also
dream? Was
comment
it
if you
peak?
take OJ with pulp or no pulp, because that still
The
lingers
question
in my
of the
head.
pod: do you take pulp?
Alicia Marie, every vlog, she'll ask like a question in the comments that we have to answer, like a random question. It's giving that.
Yeah.
Orange juice, pulp or no pulp? Let me know. All right. I'm all done. You done?
See ya.
See ya. Peace.